And it's that time already. What's up, friends and family? We are back with tip number 3 of 7 things successful agents do differently. Now, I know that since you're watching this video and you're a student, but also a practitioner, you've already done tip number 1, which is, that's right, you think about real estate as a business. And number 2, they start with the future in mind. Now, number 3 is going to be something that is absolutely vital. Well, not that any of them aren't vital, but this one is going to be vital to your business, the growth of your business, but also the life of your business. And tip number 3 is, you already know it if you've looked at the thumbnail for this. It is, they understand marketing principles. I'm not sure whether you know this or not, but in this business, in this industry, without leads, your business dies. Well, Neil, what does marketing have to do with leads? Everything. Now, whether we're talking about marketing or advertising, you know, there are some small nuances. Well, there are some big differences, but small nuances. So you might hear advertising or marketing, you know, interchangeably. That's my Alabamanese coming out, so my apologies, but you're going to get it here because I love you enough to show you the real, raw, and uncut, so you know, as hard as it is to believe, that me, myself, I'm not perfect. So let's jump in to tip number 3. They understand marketing principles. And I did mention already that the strength and the consistency of your marketing is going to have a huge impact on your business. But let's find out what the professionals say about it, and then we may even go into a few examples that you may have or definitely will experience if you're going to grow your business. So let's just talk about marketing. It says in real estate, there are some basic principles that every agent should apply. Yes, you too. Every agent. You're not special based on this about the marketing. You're special to your mom. You're special to me. I hope I'm special to you. But it says right here, in real estate, there are some basic principles that every agent should apply. Marketing occurs in a variety of ways, and each agent may be creative in the different types of marketing they choose to employ. However, that's the but. However, they need to understand the importance of taking any creative marketing ideas and use it to strengthen their position and brand in order to produce desired results. Desired results. Let's pause right here for a moment. Whatever type of marketing that you're doing, whatever type of advertising you're doing, I want to ask you, man to person on the other side of this camera, are you producing desired results with your marketing efforts? If you are not, why not? Have you gone through, and as we talked about in tip number 2, do you have a strategic plan and have you executed? But then more importantly, do you understand the marketing principles that we're going to talk about right now? I know that you're not in class, but go ahead and grab a pen, pad, maybe a journal like I show you guys in almost every video. Take some notes and let's build that business. So here we go. Which is more important, consistency or creativity? Did you say creativity? I would have to disagree, and so would the experts. Consistency is key. And here's what they say. Creativity is most often effective in attracting new clients, while consistency is necessary to keep them. So it is often the shiny new thing, the flash in the pan, that attracts the new client, but the consistency of the quality, the service, or just the marketing message itself is what keeps them. Hopefully you are in sales, so you've heard the saying, it's cheaper or less expensive to keep a customer than it is to get a new one. All of the national and international brands, they understand this. That's why there's so much marketing to their sphere. There's so much marketing to their customer base already. We see this in customer loyalty programs across the world, whether it is Chili's or Ritz-Carlton. There's all type of customer loyalty programs because they understand no matter how much they give away in perks and rewards, that they're always going to come out better and less expensive than it would cost if they were attracting or trying to target new customers. So creativity is most often effective in attracting new clients, while consistency is necessary to keep them. Now, marketing is all about being creative to gain the attention of clients, and so marketing should result in 5 things. Take down these 5 things. Even if you want to do it mentally, if you have a photographic memory, just visualize me saying it. But here we go. Marketing should result in these 5 things. Your clients knowing who you are, what you do, why you do what you do, wanting to do business with you, and not forgetting you. So we want to make sure that clients know who you are, clients know what you do, clients know why you do what you do, clients wanting to do business with you, and clients not forgetting you. Those are the 5 things that your marketing should accomplish. Those are the desired outcomes that we're looking to accomplish. Now, what is marketing? Is marketing branding like this here or this here? Well, not solely, but it is a major part of the marketing efforts that you do. Now, you'll see the logo here and also my bow tie and beard logo. And many people mistake a logo for a brand. That is not the case. So branding is about creating an image for your business that potential clients can identify with. People often mistake logos as the brand. However, the logo is a creative, artistic image that helps people remember, but it is only a small portion of the overall image of a business. For instance, Ritz-Carlton, their logo is a lion's head, but their brand is service. And I'm going to ask you, if you're using a logo right now, how much are you relying on your logo to be your brand, or do you actually have maybe an intangible that speaks more to who you are and what your business is and the image of the business? So for instance, let's talk about my bow tie and beard. While that is my logo, my brand is built on being real, sophisticated, and providing world-renowned service. So that's what my brand is built on, and this is just a visual depiction of that. So when people see it, then they can remember me. Just as the number 5 says, we want to make sure that our marketing should result in clients not forgetting who we are, what we do, why we do what we do, and them wanting to do business with us. So it is therefore more difficult to be successful in marketing without creating a consistent brand that creatively draws attention to you as an agent. So have you creatively created a consistent brand that draws attention to you? Now, we want to make sure this is done in a tasteful manner. Hopefully that goes without saying. But if you have not, what are you going to do? What can you do to create your brand? So here, these are a couple of questions or a couple of statements that you I hate to tell people what they should do. These are a couple of questions or statements that you might want to consider when building your brand, your company image, your business image. Here it is. Understand that people tend to make decisions based on emotion as much as rational thinking. So we make decisions emotionally and then we justify them rationally, which is probably no surprise to you. And then once determined, The brand should be woven into all of your marketing. So whether it is a logo, whether it is service, locally known, globally recognized, your tagline, slogan, logos, whatever it is, there needs to be a cohesiveness between all of your marketing and branding. So what is your brand or image, and then who or what does it target? Who are you going after? Part of my marketing message and my image is that I'm locally known, globally recognized for professionally marketing high-end single-family homes to the world and getting them sold. So nowhere in any of my marketing, because of cohesiveness, will you see me promoting myself as a condo specialist or single family homes under a certain price point. Now, do I handle those types of units and transactions? Absolutely. But in my marketing, I'm making sure that I have a creative and a cohesive message going out across all platforms. That's why even right now, I'm doing this video. It's no mistake that I'm wearing my bow tie, the beard, and the beard is there in the background with the world-renowned real estate logo right there. So there are no mistakes. I want to make sure that I'm marketing consistently across all platforms. And if you look in the bottom of this video right now, you'll even see my bow tie and beard logo in the watermark. None of that is by accident. It's all part of the strategic plan to make sure that my vision statement comes true and I am where I want to be in 3, 5, and 15 years. Now, there are all types of marketing tactics that we could use, that we could go over. We're not going to cover that in this video because then you wouldn't have